Chapter 22. Hwan, Chul and Mari's Love Story. Hwan Chul's POV. Later that evening, Hwan wanted to hear Hwan Chul's story about his relationship with his lost girlfriend. Hwan Chul brightened up when recalling his girlfriend. He began his story with how he and his girlfriend met. It was the first semester of the school year 2016. I came to know her during high school. We were both in the fourth year, and I came to know her more when we became classmates. Our seats were crossed at each other. I would have no interest in her if not for that incident when we crossed paths in the quadrangle. We were about to form our lines when I was fixing my bag. Then, I was distracted by my friends shouting my name and telling me to join them. That's when Mari, that's how she was known to her friends, suddenly appeared out of nowhere. We bumped into each other, and she was about to fall when I caught her back by impulse. I got a close-up of her face, and our eyes met. That was the first time I got a good look at her. She was beautiful and alluring. She had this long straight hair, shiny and smooth. Its scent was like florals. She had a thin waist and wide hips, a curvy body shape, and she was slender in an appealing way. When we bumped into each other, I saw that she had this baby face look, and her facial features looked small and delicate. She had a snub nose and her lips, wow. The way she bit her curved lip when she got nervous that day was sultry and moist, and most of all, she had these clear, glistening eyes. I felt I was bewitched back then and always wanted to see her. I was like a stalker, watching and observing her every move, what she does every recess, where she goes after class, and when she recites. I couldn't help listening to her bubbly voice. And sometimes I could not focus in class because I really couldn't help it. We got close when I was practicing soccer on the field one day, and I saw her sitting on a bench under an old tree, reading a book and headphones on her ears, listening to music. Because I focused on her, I couldn't kick the ball right, and it suddenly flew over her place. That was the beginning of our acquaintance, so now I have more reason for getting close to her. We always met under the old tree before going home, reading a book because that was her hobby, and I even introduced known Korean songs where we both listened on my phone with my earphone. Then, high school graduation day came the year 2017. It was supposed to be an eventful day, but Mom and Dad ruined it. I regretted that day during our graduation because Mom and Dad were there, following me around, seeing that I stayed within their sight. And I was not given a chance to see Mari and congratulate her. Dad and Mom were in a hurry to return to Korea and wanted me to go home with them. Mari and I were not able to meet or talk. She was furious at me, and that was the day she cursed me out of anger for the first time. The Mari I thought I knew was like a tiger about to eat me up when we were talking over our mobile. She was fuming in anger and crying and felt I had ghosted her without seeing her before I leave. Fortunately, I was able to return and reunite with Mari during our college years. Then Hwan recalled that fateful night. It was the end of the summer of the year 2020. The weather was becoming humid, and the rainy season was coming early. After our college graduation, I suggested to Mari that it was time to get a passport to work abroad. So, she did. After weeks of waiting, she got her access together with the visa. Then I took the chance to propose to her that we would elope. Mari hesitated initially because she knew we would go out of the country to work, and marriage was out of the plan. But because Mari loves me that much, she later agreed and asked how my plan would work. So I said, we will get Mang Ben's assistance. You will bring your packed clothes gradually to Mang Ben's place, unnoticed by anyone in your home. Then we will fly to Hong Kong as our first out-of-the-country date, then proceed to Singapore, where my older brother is residing. We will get married and settle there for good. Mari got excited. We were ready to run away, but I recalled that my passport was not with me. I was so full of thought about our elopement that I recalled it was still in my room back home. So we went to get it without wasting time while Mang Ben stayed in the car. Upon entrance to the living room, I was surprised to find Dad there. He was supposed to be in his office, but unexpectedly, he was waiting for me. So he asked in an irritable tone, "Where have you been, Hwan Chul? I've expected you're home already instead. Been waiting for you for hours with my guests." Then pointing his finger at Mari angrily with an unpleasant look in his eyes, scaring Mari. "And who is she? Why is she tagging along with you?" Chul. At first, I was at a loss for words. Then I said that Mari was my girlfriend. "Oh, your girlfriend? And how about Chun-hye?" Showing Chun-hye standing with her parents. So, I asked angrily, "Why did you come here, Chun-hye?" Dad interrupted. "Chun-hye is here with her parents. We are discussing marriage plans for both of you." Mari was shocked and in disbelief at what she just heard. "You must be kidding me, Dad. In this time and age? Arranged wedding for your children?" Here is the girl I am to marry, Dad. Then I brought Mari close to me. And what is with you, Chun-hye? Huh? You know very well that Mari is my girlfriend and in love with her. I sneered at her. Yes. Oh yes. She could be your girlfriend. But how about me, Chul? Do you think I can just let go of our closeness, you fool? How about the countless nights we spent together? How every time you had misunderstandings with Mari or quarreled for days or weeks? Whom do you spend your days and nights with? Wasn't I? Mari was shocked at what Chun-hye revealed. You told me once you wanted to give up on her. Remember? Chul saw Mari's face reddened and was about to cry. And Dad added more fuel to the fire. You see, Hwan? Why refuse when you already built up a good relationship with Chun-hye? And you? There, lady. You have no more business being here. You are just a fling for my son. Gold digger. Dad cold-heartedly insulted Mari to everyone's face. Mari was shattered, and with her face darkened by anger and defeat, she rushed to the door, weeping bitterly. I ran after her. Meanwhile, Mangben went outside the car to breathe fresh air. He left the key in its ignition to keep the car running so we could all leave quickly. I got hold of Mari, pulled her into the front seat, and drove, unmindful of Mangben stopping us. Mari was crying profusely, angered at what Chun-hye revealed and hurt at the same time by Dad's insults. She was accusing me of cheating on her. I tried so hard to explain how dare you cheat on me. I hate you so much. Chul, please stop this car and let go of me. I never would want to see you or be with you again. Mari cried bitterly, walloping me in anger and frustration. The argument came between us, and my focus was on her. Please stop, Mari. Let me explain. Chun-hye wanted to get back at me. Please? Stop it. Then I saw a vehicle coming our way. Because the incoming vehicle's high beam were like spotlights directed towards us, I was blinded by it, so when I shoved the car away to avoid the collision, I turned the car wheel to my left. But then I noticed a pole looking like an arrow with its sharp edges that may hit Mari directly, hence, I quickly turned the car to my right again. But was too late. The vehicle turned around as a spinning top tumbled like a barrel thrown out of a track and hit a steel barrier by the roadside, making the car look like a crumpled can, as I overheard the witnesses say. Still conscious of our accident, I heard Mari call my name, but then lost consciousness. The witnesses ran in panic to save us, and one was talking loudly, saying that the two of us were bathed in profuse blood from our heads. I was trying to reach Mari's hand. Then a passerby called for an ambulance, advising the witnesses not to touch us and let the rescuers do their job. Then later, I passed out. Hwan felt helpless in his brother's desperation at Mari's loss. So, you believe that she's dead? Hwan, I don't know. Really? I don't know. But I want to find the truth. Mom said both of us were near death and failed to find out more about her condition because Mom rushed our return to Korea. It is 2 years now since we were separated by that fatal accident. That is why I will find a way to find her, dead or alive. Hyung, what if you cannot find her anymore? Do you think that is a wise decision? Consider Namjoon, who is waiting for you for the turnover of his responsibilities. And while you were not showing up, his appointment kept lagging, retorted Hyunki. Silence hovered between them. Then Hwan Chul stood up, confused, fidgety about what to say. Then Hyunki made a suggestion. Hire a detective to find her. You cannot postpone work anymore. Hwan. Learn to be responsible, advised Hyunki. Hyunki pressed Hwan Chul's shoulders, comforting him upon learning about their fatal accident. With a lump in his throat, he consoled Hwan Chul with these words. I understand how much pain you have endured, bearing the guilt for not having the chance to ask Mari's forgiveness. So I know why you insist on looking for her, whether alive or dead. Yes, you have to find her. That would help you move on and forgive yourself. Their dad's meddling mainly brought about Hwan Chul's fatal car accident in his personal life. Will Hwan Chul succeed in finding Mari? Keep on following these exciting episodes. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Victoria Mari's YouTube channel or at TikTok.